Alright YouTube, I'm out here on the edge of this Mauna Loa lava flow, and I wanted to do a little review for you today. I'm going to give you a little tour. I believe these are ohia trees, and they like to grow in gnarly lava rock. Let me turn the camera around for you just a second so you can see that. So ohia trees seem to think that this is good nutrient-rich soil, and this is where they like to grow. So congratulate them on that. and they're making us new dirt out here so we can have a motocross track in about 400,000 years. So gonna do a little review. This product I've had on my back for 1,100 miles now in the last like 5 days. So I think that it warrants a review. And what I'm going to show you today is the USWE Tanker 16. Let me verify that. Yep, Tanker 16 backpack and hydration pack. Let me get my shadow out of there. So as you can see, it's got a monkey on it. Let me get my iPhone shadow out of the way. And the reason behind the monkey, if you don't know anything about USWE, is it has a 4-point harness. Right? See that? 4-point harness. And it clicks across your chest. And it doesn't bounce around on your back. And so they say, there's a little slogan, and I'm going to get out of the way so my shadow doesn't screw it up, is no dancing monkey on your back. Hey, there we go. No dancing monkey. So I've worn this pack pretty much 5 days straight. Like I said, I have 1,100 miles with it on my back. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is probably the most awesome backpack I've ever had in my life. So that's a pretty strong statement coming from me, because I've been on 2 wheels commuting almost exclusively. I recently bought a car and had it for about a month, but I sold it because I just wasn't using it and didn't enjoy using it. So that's why I ended up with the KLR and the 690, if you've seen any of my other videos. So here's the 690 that it's sitting on. So this backpack holds 16 liters of stuff, and I'm gonna make note right now before I forget that it does not come with the bladder. This model does not come with the bladder. I have these Terra packs because I'm a runner, and a mountain runner specifically. And so I have, you know, hydration packs for running, and I was wearing those. You might be able to see some of those in my other videos. But they're not really motorcycle durability. So I needed something a little bit burlier. I don't know what's this stuff called, it's Cordura or something. I needed a little bit burlier stuff than some, you know, like 6-ounce pack that's just meant for carrying water and a couple of shot blocks or gels. So I was riding with the owner of the local dealership here. It's called Kaiser Motorcycles. I'll plug them. And Chris Kaiser, the proprietor, had one of these USWE packs on, and I had never seen one before. That may sound funny to some of you guys, but I just got back into motorcycling, so I don't know of this company. Nice little feature here. It has a little hook where you can put a blinky light. That's probably more for mountain bikers than it is for motorcyclers, but hey, why not? And there's reflective material underneath of that, so that's all reflective right there. I don't believe the monkey is. I could be wrong. Emergency medical kit, emergency space blanket. I think that's a little pen light. Battery pack for my phone, because thanks to Apple on the iPhone updates here about two versions ago, my phone battery only lasts about 3 hours. Thanks, Apple. I used to have to only charge it about once a day. So anyway, that's the front pocket. And the main middle pocket, let's call this let's call this 3 liters, and we'll call the internal one 13. How about that? So inside there, I've got my little pump. I run my tire pressure a little lower when I go out for rides, so I put this little mini, basically mountain bike pump in there. There is my KTM toolkit that I've added some other things to. This is a raincoat, Castelli cycling raincoat. Got my goggles in there. I'm wearing sunglasses because it's really bright. A couple of spare tail lights because I seem to like to break tail lights when I'm jumping and stuff. And what you can see there is the hydration bladder, and that's from my Nathan pack. I've got some wet wipe butt wipes in there. Not that you need to know that, but so it just sits inside this. Get the raincoat out of the way. Sits inside this little pouch, the hydration, and the hydro packs have a little bar here, and it just velcros in, so it just hangs inside there. I have another little spare battery pack and my earplugs for the highway. Little key holder, and there's my light. I took it off the back so I wouldn't lose it hitting on something. Anyway, this is really nice. You could I don't know, I was putting shot blocks in these 2 compartments. I'll back up so you can see it a little bit better. And it's so the comfort, that's the inside of it. And that was a little bit long and drawn out, but hey, whatever. We're watching this video. You can see maybe there's a little bit of reflective material, so that is insulation. That's super rad, because not only is it a little bit cushy between you and stiff between you and the contents of the bag, so it molds to your back pretty well, but it also keeps your water from getting 1,000 degrees. And you can see I'm out here in this lava field, and it might not look very hot, but it's pretty damn hot. I have sweat just dripping off my forehead right now. You can see it on my finger dripping. It's hot out here, and it's nice to have water that's not boiling when you're drinking it. I have this thing loaded right now. It's a good, we're gonna call this 7 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're bouncing that off your back all day long, and 3 liters of water in there, I mean, that's essentially, 3/4 of a gallon, close to 3/4 of a gallon, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's probably about 6 pounds of fluid alone if you're carrying 3 liters. And then the toolkit weighs another, I don't know, 2 pounds. And then all that medicine crap that I got in there, it becomes pretty heavy. And usually my shoulders are just killing me. And after I was on the bike for essentially 36 hours, and so we'll call it 38 after today, I didn't have any pain to speak of in my shoulders. And after I stopped riding the bike, I continued to wear it around. I've basically just been wearing it for days. Not quite as heavy as it is now, but you know, I've had it on my back a lot, and I've worn lots of backpacks. I probably have 15 backpacks at my house right now. I just trash them, and the seams blow out and stuff, and I throw them away and get new ones. And these aren't bad backpacks. They're from, you know, name brand triathlon brands typically. And you know, so far this thing's great. I have no split seams on it. There's a few little edges, I don't know if you can see right here, that they kind of fray. I just need to get a lighter on them. That could be the Velcro from my motocross pants snagging on that. And it's awesome. This is a great pack. I think they're I don't know, but I think they're about 125 bucks. I just handed my credit card to the local shop and just decided I would deal with it because I was tired of my shoulders hurting, carrying the water, the fluids and stuff when I go on these really long rides, because there's no services, so I have to carry everything in and out a really long ways, and the toolkits and things bouncing off my back, it was just really hurting my back. So we'll call this my moto seat tripod. And I'm just balancing my iPhone on my my gripper seat here, which is holding it pretty well. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. And I'm gonna put this pack on for you. It has these adjustable straps here. You just pull them. One size fits all. If you need it smaller, there's these plastic buckle things that you can re-loop it through and lay it down. And all you do is, it's got stretchy kind. I don't know if you can see that. It stretches. I just kind of pull it forward a little bit and clip the harness, and that's that's locked on. I ran in it last night. I ran about a mile last night home with a bunch of crap in it, and it doesn't bounce. I might actually start running in this pack. I know that USWE makes packs for running, but you know, I have to carry a lot of stuff on some of my really, really long mountain runs, and this thing is legit, man. And hydration right there. I've got the 2 liters in there, or 1.5 liters. I can't remember which bladder I put in, but awesome. So no dancing monkey. USWE, you've got a huge fan here. And what really pulled the trigger on me, I don't know if they sponsor Toby Price, but honestly, I was already really interested in this pack. And then I watched Toby Price win the Think Desert race with one of these things on. And he is absolutely hauling balls across the desert. And I figure, you know, if Toby Price can, I don't know, do 100 miles an hour or whatever the hell he's doing across the Think Desert with one of these things on with a hydration pack, it's probably good enough for me going 14 miles an hour down these lava roads. So unfortunately you can't go a whole lot much faster than that, or you're gonna end up with blown tires. But anyway, USWE Tanker 16. They do make much smaller packs if you don't want to carry around this big monster. It's not really that big, honestly. It's about perfect for day rides. But super, super awesome. I'm a huge fan. Here's the other adjustment straps here. I like to wear mine just slightly lower so it's not quite sitting on my chest. I'm often wearing heart rate monitors, and I have the GoPro chesty on and stuff too. Which would be cool if I could mount something right here with the GoPro. But anyway, this is a really, really long review, and I'm very sorry for that, but I'm a huge fan of this USWE pack. USWE Tanker 16. 2 thumbs up. You can't see my other thumb because I'm holding onto the camera, but 2 thumbs up from me. Awesome. Legit. Leave me your thoughts. Have you used the USWE pack? Which one do you like? I bought the Tanker. I almost bought some of the smaller ones with the detachable packs for the tools and stuff, the racer ones or whatever, but I went with the bigger one. But if you have one of those down below, let me know how you like it, because I might buy an additional one, just because I'm going to start probably doing some enduro racing and just commuting on the road with, and where I want some water. Let me know down below. Leave your comments. So anyway, like and subscribe. More videos coming your way, more reviews, and I will catch you guys later.